Before time began, that is eternity beyond, the success and the lifting has been crafted into the being of man. God has crafted the lifting and success into man. And so any man or woman created by God ought to be lifted by him. So the only way any man or woman will not be lifted in this kingdom is because they are not walking in alignment to what has been crafted into them. And for them to walk in alignment, they have to activate what I will call, or what the Bible calls, ordination.
Ordination. If my lifting has been crafted in advance, what then is my ordination?
Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5. He said, before I formed thee, I knew thee. And before thou camest out of thy mother's belly, I sanctified thee and ordained thee as a prophet to the nations. Now that was Jeremiah's ordination. The error of many believers now is that they claim that particular ordination to be theirs. And our concern should be that we have been ordained, but what have we been ordained to be? So Joseph, before you came from the womb of your mother, you have been ordained to be what? David, before you were formed, you have been ordained to be what? What our concern should be is, what is that ordination before time began? And the second thing we need to check is that in verse 10, we must know what is enshrined in that ordination, in that the manifesto, what is the work description of that ordination. When Jeremiah was ordained the prophet in verse 5, in verse 10, they begin to tell Jeremiah the things that his prophetic office should do. It means that we can have two prophet ordained in the same office of prophetic, but what they are meant to do differs. So you must also know your ordination and know what is enshrined in that ordination.
This one really whipped me, sir. I went to school to study and I had a second class upper. Are you now saying I made a mistake for going to school? Or is my ordination not looking for a job?
Sir, I have read about ordination, but not to be this deep. What you are saying to me, what you are saying to us, is a serious issue that is attached to one's success in life and destiny.
The matters of ordination is very important. A lot of people take it with levity, not knowing that it determines their success, their lifting, and their relevance. Now back to your question. Going to get a job is physical. Your academics, looking for jobs, they are physical. Ordination is spiritual. Men can get you a job, but spirit gives ordination. So if you are not walking in alignment of the ordination given by spirit, how then do you expect the spirit to lift you? The spirit won't lift you. No lifting will come from them because you are not walking in alignment.
This is looking like back to 0 points. I now become missed. I do not know what my ordination or purpose is.
The Son of Man goeth about as it is written of him, Matthew 26:24. And that is why the Son of Man is lifted. In fact, it went further, he said, I come in the volume of the books written of me to do thy will, O God. Any man who is not walking in ordination did not come at all. You can live in the cosmos for 50 years, but in the register of eternity, once you don't walk in alignment of ordination, you did not come at all. Those that will be found in the name in that register are those who are walking in alignment in the cosmos. So the number of times you lived in the earth does not matter in eternity. And so your assignment is to check the vistas of heaven and find out, did you come at all? Because if you don't come, you cannot be on heaven's payroll. And if you are not in heaven's payroll, how can you be lifted? Because in the kingdom of God, there's a payroll for those that came. And those that came are only known by those who walk in ordination. So if you are not walking in ordination, you can't be on the payroll. If you are not on that payroll, you can't be lifted.